For the first one is consumer credit. Credit is an arrangement to receive cash, goods or services now, or using the money first and pay for them in the future. Credit is a use for personal needs by individuals, family or company. For the credit advantages is permit purchase even when funds are low. It is using for financial emergency. It is convenient when shopping. The cash is not safer rather than credit, and it is one monthly payment. For its advantages is you are tempted to overspend. You may fail to repay loan that may lead to loss of income. Credit is not increase your total purchasing power, and credit is cost money. In order to protect yourself against debit card or credit card fraud, you have to sign new cards when they arrive. Such cards like money, you need to keep them secure. You have to link anything with your account number on it. Check credit report frequently. Compare your receipt to bill in order for checking for error. Don't give your number over the phone. You need to notify the card issuer if you don't get your billing statement or if your card is lost or stolen. There are two types of credit. Open-end credit is using as needed until you reaching line of credit max. Type of open-end credit is credit card, charge card, retail charge card, and revolving letter of credit. For closed-end credit, it is one-time loans for specific purpose in specific period of time. Type of closed-end credit is personal loan, car loan, education loan, and housing loan. For the credit card, the advantages is you can have a cashback and reward point. You can observe your expenses record. You can pay by installment with zero interest. By using credit card, you also building your credit score that you will easy to get any loan. For the advantages of credit card, it is have annual fee that you have to pay annually. There are 1% late payment charge if you pay exceed their due date. 5% cash advance charge if you withdraw the money from the ATM. 80% of interest rate that will charge for your credit card usage. Tips on any credit: you have to measure your credit capacity. You need to co-sign loan, building and maintaining your credit rating, knowing credit bureau, and knowing Fair Credit Recording Act. The second part is you have to avoiding and correcting credit mistake. Notify creditor of error within 6 days. You need to explain of the error and your account number on the billing inquiries address. They need to respond within 30 days. Credit card company has less than 90 days to correct your account. Beware things that credit looks for, which is 5C. Character: do you pay bills on time? Capacity: can you repay the loan? Capital: what are your assets and net worth? Collateral: what property do you have that the lender can repossess? Condition: what economic condition qualify ability to repay the loan? I will pass to Ilya.
Thank you, Azri. Now I will proceed with the next infographic. This infographic consists of two parts, investment planning and retirement planning. So, we will go through the investment planning first. Investment is allocating resources or money with the expectations of generating an income or profit in the future, while investment planning is the process of matching your financial goals and objectives with your financial resources. Okay, why do we need to plan our investment? Investment planning is important to establish investment goals, to perform a financial checkup, and to obtain the money needed to start an investment program. And then, what are the factors affecting our choice of investments? First thing first, safety and risk, which means minimal risk of loss. In addition, income that are predictable. And then, growth, meaning that the investment that can increase in value. Last but not least, liquidity, which means ability to buy or sell an investment quickly. In relation to that, let's see how to do investment planning. Firstly, establish realistic goals. Secondly, decide money needed. Thirdly, specify money available. Fourthly, list different investments to evaluate. Fifthly, evaluate risk and potential return for each. 6. Eliminate and reduce the possible investment. 7. Choose at least 2 different investments. And last but not least, continue to evaluate your investment program. Now, you must be wondering, when is the right timing to invest? Essentially, it is never the wrong time to start investing. If you are still earning money, make it a habit to invest. So, where to invest? There are 7 types of investment. Investment in savings account, fixed deposits, residential home, residential properties, shares, unit trusts, and also bonds. Next, let's go through the retirement planning. Retirement is a withdrawal from a regular occupation normally associated with age, while retirement planning is the process of estimating future consumption or needs and determining how it can be met if we are no longer working. Okay, why do you need to plan your retirement? Retirement planning is important to live comfortable standard of living during retirement and to determine a level of income needed during retirement. In relation to that, what are the items you need to analyze for your retirement? You need to analyze your housing, life insurance, and other investments. Next, how to do retirement planning. First, select a target date. Second, estimate money needed, such as household expenditure during retirement, income during retirement, inflation factor during retirement, and also funding for certain shortfalls. Third, find out about the social security benefits. Fourth, talk with your banker or tax advisor. Moving on, when do we need to do our retirement planning? As early as possible. The earlier you start, the more you will save. Last but not least, where to save your retirement fund? Firstly, pension fund and provident fund, for example, EPF. So that's all from me. Now I will pass to Ifa.
Thank you, Ilya. Now let me explain about estate planning. Estate planning is a process of disposing an estate after one death. There are 2 components of estate planning. The first one is to build the estate through saving, investment, and insurance. Second is to transfer your estate as you wish at death. So what exactly is your estate? Your estate is everything you own, which include your house, your money, your car, and even your EPF saving. There are 4 reasons why estate planning is important. First is to ensure that your loved one receive your asset as soon as possible. Second, estate planning is important as it saves time and money to unlock the frozen asset. Third is to ensure that your children are protected when you die. And fourth is to eliminate family conflicts. So how can you distribute your estate? You can distribute your estate through will and faraid. For Muslim, only 1/3 of the whole estate can be distributed through will. Another 2/3 will be distributed through faraid. Now let's look at what exactly is will and faraid. Will is a document in writing that states a person's intention as to how their estate is to be administered and distributed after their death. To make a valid will, it must be in writing, has signed, has at least 2 or more witnesses, and the person must be sound mind and not be under the age of majority. Next, concept of will, it must have testator, executor, and beneficiaries. While faraid is law of inheritance in Islam that determine the right and the heirs portion of deceased inheritance according to the provision of Sharia law. Under faraid, the type of estate is such as land, building, jewelry, domestic animal, insurance, and cash, and many more. The 3 groups of heirs in faraid are the Quranic heirs, the Anatic heirs, and Baitumal. Now, back to will. If you decide to write a will, let's look at these 6 steps. First, establish one wealth distribution objective. Second, analyze and evaluate one state of asset. Third, nominate beneficiaries and allocate assets for them. Fourth, appoint a trustworthy executor. Fifth, get assistance from a trustworthy will writer. And sixth, keep the will in the safe place. So, why you need to have a will? Will is the important tool of estate planning. It also will ensure that the distribution your asset will be done according to your wishes. Now let's move to faraid. There are 5 order or sequence of right on the estate. Number 1 is to discharge all his obligation relating to zakat, zihar and etc. Number 2 is to pay for his funeral. Number 3 is to settle all his debt to his fellow beings. Number 4 is to execute his will. And number 5 is to distribute the remaining estate among his heirs after settlement of 1 and 4 above. Under faraid, there are these 3 items. First, wakaf. It is a special kind of charity for the purpose of benevolence. Next, hibah of gift. A Muslim can give his estate to anybody within living duration, and the amount is unlimited. Lastly, EPF or sokso. It also considered as inherited, so it must be divided through faraid. So that's all from me. Now I will pass to Putri.
Thank you, Ifa. Now I will present regarding the future financial challenges. So, what is a future financial challenges? It is any obstacle involving your financial problem that can block you from going as what been planned or targeted. It can be in long term or short term, which it depends on what kind of challenges that you may face. The challenges can be predictable or unexpected. Now, let us take a look together the 10 common sources that can lead to future financial challenges. The common sources are as follows: credit card misuse, accident or health issue, unemployment or monthly spending exceed our income earning, buying first house, moving out on your own, PTPTN repayment, or maybe you don't own any emergency fund, purchasing first car, having firstborn baby, and also retirement. Now, I would like to share the 6 frequent reasons that can lead to future financial challenge to occur. The frequent reasons are as follows: uncontrollable using credit for living expenses, medical expenses increase, have high standard of living, spending more than what you earn, drop in income during maternity leave, and also you maybe do not develop any debt repayment management. So, what can we do in order to overcome this matter? Here, I will share the 9 useful solutions to the future financial challenges, which are as follow. Reevaluate your lifestyle, request to work overtime, create and follow budget planning accordingly, find a part-time job, live on what you earn, avoid credit, use cash, set up a personal emergency fund, start making an investment from now, and also seek help from a financial professional. Now, let us take a look at the 7 signs that can show you have a financial challenges. More money going out than coming in, not having the money to spend on necessities, increasing debt from loan or credit cards, late bill payment or offers seeking extension, missing payment or only paying the minimum on credit card, possibility of evasion from not paying rent or loan repayment, leaders take legal action against you. Now, how financial challenges will be affecting your health or relationship? You will start to have headache and migraine more often, arguing with the closest to you about money, feeling anxious about money, always feeling unwell, insomnia, and you start to feel guilty when spending money on non-essential. Lastly, you will have fear of opening the mail. Now, I would like to ask one question to all of you. Are COVID-19 crisis being a future financial challenges to us? For me, yes, because it is some kind of situation that is unpredictable. What we need is to have a good financial planning. So, here I already give you guys 9 tips on what you can do to manage your finance during the COVID-19 crisis. The first one, know your current financial situation. Second, get the detail on COVID-19 debt relief. Third, avoid impulse purchasing. Fourth, plan better what to do with the unused travel money. Fifth, minimizing unnecessary expenses. Sixth, review any protection or insurance policy. 7, be more disciplined following budgeting planning. 8, avoid any high-risk investment. And the last one, beware of coronavirus pandemic scam. So the conclusion that I can draw from this is that it is super important for all of us to plan our own financial so that we can avoid from all these challenges. We need to prepare ourselves to face the future challenges of financial planning to make sure that our financial position is always stable and safe. So that's the end of our presentation for today. Thank you.